Hi, Cancers. It's your girl Chanel, better known as Tarot Card Bay. I'm here to do your reading. So, this is going to be an environment reading. So, the environment reading will include a reading about money, work, career, and anyone in your environment that's impacting those things. So, if there's someone impacting your money, your work life, your career life, your aspirations for the future, those energies will come out. I'm going to start with the overall energy. This is going to be from the Oracle of the Radiant Sun. And then I have different decks for different aspects of the reading. I'm going to try to make this short. That's always my goal. I never achieve it, but let's go. Let's see. For this month, the month of December, for my Cancers, what is the overall energy in their environment? We have independence. I love to see that. This is the 11th house Aquarius. And this is the moon in Aquarius. So I love that. Yeah, so you could just be moving on like your solo mission, your solo journey, really thinking about self. This independence is also an independence from past wounding, past emotions, even past wants and desires that didn't manifest themselves. But I get an air of healthy detachment from those things, healthy detachment from the past, healthy detachment from, I get very heavily the things that didn't pan out to be successful, in your opinion, that you're emotionally connected to. So independence and freedom from the past and those things. I like that. Some of you could be thinking about opening your own business, applying for a new job outside of where you actually work. Basically like a lone wolf energy, Cancer. And you're a Cancer. You kind of, you move on your own and in silence anyway. But I do feel like this is very strong. This is an intellectual energy with the Aquarius energy. So it's not just, oh, I'm detaching, I'm doing me. These are strategic ideas, strategic plans to get you to the next level and to move away from the past. Let's see. Who's in your environment for the month? Actually, let's see. How is, let's do who's in your environment. This is new, like literally off the cusp. This is not written down. I literally went through my decks this morning and decided what cards and what questions I was going to use. So let's see. Who's impacting your environment in the month of December for my Cancers? Who's impacting your environment? I got the Lovers, so this could be a Gemini. This is the Hindal deck. So again, on these readings, we're using different cards. Hindal deck, we have the Lovers. So this could be a Gemini. This could be a Libra energy impacting you. This is the energy of two-sidedness, indecision. Let's see, is this person in my Cancers professional life, personal life? I got the Hierophant. Okay. And I got the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Oops. Just the page. I'm sorry. Knight of Pentacles. So we have the Lovers, the Hierophant, and the Knight of Pentacles. So this could, again, be a Gemini. It could be someone who you have emotions for, with the Lover's energy. But I'd get more of a possible Gemini or someone who has a double-sidedness in their personality. It's someone you could work with. I got the Hierophant. Some of you, it could be commitment, but I get more like Hierophant is about religion, repetitiveness, things you do all the time. So I get more this is work. And then I got the Knight of Pentacles, which is like a slow-moving offer. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this Hierophant. Why is this Hierophant here in the Hermit? Hierophant and the Hermit. Some of you feel breadcrumbed in the workplace. Some of you, I'm going to check my mic. sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm paranoid about the mic going out. Some of you feel breadcrumb in the workplace. Some of you feel that there's some double-sidedness, some possible two-facedness, and some phoniness. I feel that people in the workplace want you to believe in them and believe that they can help you, believe that they can progress your career. However, either the offer of progression or like a new start, more money, a new role, new position, new job is coming in very slowly. So yeah, I get for some reason there's some two-facedness, two-facedness in the workplace. They want you to believe in them, have faith in them. You know, they want you to invest in them, share your wisdom with the hermit. But the offer of more money, a new job, progression is either not coming or moving very slow. Let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Fortune. Okay, Fortune, this is the 9 of Cups. And we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. So illusions of success. In this deck, 7 of Cups is illusions of success. And we have this in reverse. Okay. And then we have the Emperor upright. Okay. So, I'm sorry, y'all. Some of you, this will pan out a lot better than you expect. This Emperor energy looks like a superior, some type of decision maker, a boss-like figure that's going to make sure these things come to fruition. So even though the offer, more money, the job is moving slow, you do have someone who's on your side, who's going to work to make sure you have the finances that you need or that you would like, that you're at least negotiating your salary. And that you actually see the fruits of your labor with the 7 of Cups in reverse. If this was upright, I would say, yeah, the illusions about the more money or the new job and etc., that was actually true. They are illusions, but with them being in reverse, I don't see them as illusions. I see this as something that's just going to take time. It's already taken time for you to get this more money, new job, negotiate your salary, etc. But I do see that it is coming. It's just moving really slow. Again, you do have someone who's on your side helping you with this Emperor energy. This person could be an Aries, but they are on your side. If you don't actively work with this person, this could be the person who's going to hire you, right? You have an Aries that's on your side who's going to help you get to the money, get to the prosperity that you're looking for. All right. I feel that the two-facedness may be two different energies, like the Aries Emperor energy and that two-faced energy is not the same energy. Let's clarify the Lovers. Why is the Lovers here? Lovers here, I got domination in reverse and conflict upright with the 5 of Swords. Is this a group of people? The Chariot. Yeah, there's conflict at the workplace, but it's not involving this Aries. There could be a group of people. It could be one person. I do get this is more like a group because we got the 5 of Swords. So these are multiple people possibly playing mind games. Again, trying to deceive you, trying to get you to like either submit or for them to have power of you over you, get you to back down, get you to bend the knee. That's kind of what I'm getting. This isn't going to happen with the Chariot upright. This is your major arcana. I just feel that you're going to be moving on from this. This behavior actually puts a battery in your back that makes you want to be more successful and move on and kind of gloat in these people. Do they not know you're a Cancer? Did they not see what 50 Cent did to Diddy? Did they not see what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule? Don't mess with the Cancers, okay? The Cancers are petty, and they will be successful out of spite, okay? Okay, so, yeah. I got the Daughter, Page of Swords in reverse. Yeah, could be lies spread about you, some gossip. It really doesn't matter. I feel like that's more of a distraction. That's more of a distraction asking you if your lower vibrational self will get caught up in the drama or just ignore it because you've dealt with drama before. You dealt with people in the workplace that didn't like you, lied on you, didn't want you to make money before. In the past, you might have indulged. It might have bothered you emotionally. You might have wanted to start some beef. Your evolved self is saying, just ignore that and ask yourself, are these people really impactful to my day to day? You know, my check comes in my name. How influential are these people? Are they really impacting what I'm doing, or are they just a distraction? Oops. And I got the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is about investment. This is, okay, Seven of Pentacles is about investment. So that's how I'm going to take that. Some of you had some failures in your past. Those things are not going to impact you getting this money or a promotion. So if you think things within this current work environment didn't go well, maybe you had some projects that weren't successful, maybe you dropped the ball, maybe you made some mistakes, that's not going to impact your money. That's not going to impact your money. Okay. That was work and career, and that was environment. Let's see. Let's see what the advice is. Well, no. I want to ask directly about your money before we go to advice. Okay. So that was a career message. What about Cancer's money? We got Six of Water. This is the Loka Tarot deck that I use for financial reasons. Six of Water. Six of Water, which is like the Six of Cups for the money. Ooh, okay, so let me take these. So Six of Water, which is like the Six of Cups. Four of Swords, which is like the Four of Air. Well, this is Four of Air, so that's like the Four of Swords. Ace of Fire. And the King of Cups. Six of Cups, Four of Swords, Ace of Fire, Six of Cups. Six of Cups, Four of Swords. So, see, like your money improved when you moved away from a particular King of Cups energy. So that could be an actual romantic situation. There's been a pause. This is what's coming out, even though I asked about money. Okay. There's been a pause in a soulmate connection, possible friendship, but I get soulmate connection. There's been a pause that's been put on hold. While being on hold, we have this Ace of Fire. So this is about the new beginnings, the new things you're investing in. This connection was put on hold because you're supposed to be focused on manifestation. This person could be focusing on manifestation too. I got the Three of Wands. That's about waiting for my ships to come in. This person should be focusing on their manifestation too. So I get that you were supposed to just meet this person, be aware of this person, connect with this person, build slowly, but not fully invest, because you're supposed to be investing in your manifestations. Directly about money. Directly about money. Three of Swords. Three of Air. 10 of Fire. 10 of Wands. Three of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. Heartbreak directly impacts your energy, of course, right? It impacts your motivation. It impacts how you spend your money. This is why I say love readings are so important. Like, I love doing separate readings like this because we got to mix it up. But love readings are important because when your heart hurts, that pain trickles into other things. That can trickle into how you deal with your body, how you work out, how you spend money, what you eat, your promiscuity level. Like, all those things love impacts all those things. So with this being said, when you go through heartbreak, your money is impacted. That's the reason why right now it's just to focus on your manifestations, because this is a pivotal time for you. Again, you're supposed to be aware of this love interest and still pivot back to what you're supposed to do. They're supposed to do the same. Be aware of you, pivot back into what you have to do. This message is just to be cognizant of how your emotions impact your finances. I've been saying this to you for years, Cancer. I say this to my own self, but just be cognizant of how heartbreak impacts your finances and try to transmute that energy, right? So if you know that, okay, I spend a lot when I'm hurt, I want to celebrate myself. I want to blow a bag. I want to buy new shoes. I want to become a new woman or a new man. I want a new complete wardrobe. Check with your finances. Make sure you can actually do that, but also heal what's deeper than that so you're not spending all your money. And I got 2 of Swords and the Strength card. Heal the rejection wound. Heal the ego wound so you can actually save money. Make a decision to hold back. Be strong instead of indulging and potentially causing yourself financial harm in the future because you're just hurting yourself if you blow all your money, right? All right. All right, let's look. Let's look at, okay, in closing this reading, I'm going to pull I don't remember what this deck is called. Where is it? But it is I'm looking. What is this called? I don't know what this is called. Oh, it's a deck about success. So it has moguls in it and it has messages. So when it comes to career, work, and environment for my Cancers, I'm going to pull the Success Oracle card for their closing message. Success Oracle card for their closing message. Zaha Hadid, sign your name on the dotted curve. The numbers must add up to artwork. Move forward and the world will catch up. So this isn't just about money, but this is about creating money, creating things that you love, that you believe in, that inspire people, that also bring you money. Like the numbers must add up to artwork. Not the numbers just add up to add up, right? You might be someone, and I do think you are someone, where you need to be emotionally attached to what you're doing to be successful. So you want to make sure you're bringing creativity in your workplace so it makes you happy. It keeps you interested. The more interested you are, the more creative you'll be, the more the money will come, the more you'll be locked in and energized to a new project, process, or a new role. Sign your name on the dotted curve. That's about agility, right? Agility, how easy you move with change, how easy you pivot when things need to be changed, when things need to be adjusted. And also a curve is not a straight line, right? That is more creative, that is more unpredictable. Find ways to use your creativity and unpredictable nature to make money. I do that. So as you guys know, I have a corporate job, but there are aspects of my job that are really creative that I enjoy. And sometimes bringing creativity to things that are really more technical makes work a lot easier, makes people around you more open, makes things less technical, makes things more conversational. So this is what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you like this reading. You asked for this. I delivered. I better see those views. I better see those views. Don't tell me you want just, you're tired of love. And when I give you this, you don't watch. Watch. If you want other questions about money that I didn't ask, comment below. Anything you want to see, any perspectives about work, career, and environment, let me know. This was a pleasure. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you soon.